Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. You will craft, and I will craft, and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club. Hello, everyone. It's another Craft Club. I'm very excited because I am painting these sun catchers, and so far I've painted a penguin, which I love the penguin. I'm definitely keeping that. And a giraffe, which I don't like as much, and I don't understand why the hook doesn't work. I think, again, sometimes somebody pitches these ideas and they don't fully execute it well because it's a dollar store. It's not supposed to be executed well, I guess. Sorry, this is my tea in the shot. Get out of the shot, tea. I don't know if I've posted this video yet, but I have revealed this cup. I have a video of this cup because it literally says, Kevin is judging your choices, and it's an angry, grumpy cat. And honey, that's me. This is not personalized. When my brother saw it, he was like, was that personalized? No, it's just from a store. It's just a perfect cup from a store. And I'm excited for it. We've made a lot of fun crafts here. And today I'm going to continue this. This is going to be my last day of this because I don't need to do all of them. And maybe I can do them later, at a later point. But today, let's see how many I can get through because I want to do the monkey for sure. So let's do the monkey. I think the monkey, what color? I don't like the yellow. The yellow did not work. So I'm not going to do the yellow. But I think that the monkey, or you know what? We can do yellow for the face of the monkey because it's really light, as you saw with the giraffe. It's very, very light, so it's unimportant. So I'm just going to put the yellow on the monkey face. Yeah, see, it's barely working. It's barely working. So we're going to do yellow for the face. Let's do some... let's also do yellow for the tummy. So just a little color. Just a little color all over this monkey. And maybe no. I was going to say, should the hands and feet be yellow too? Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to do a bolder color. Okay. So maybe the monkey I've not used red at all. Let's do some red. Sniffle, sniffle. I continue. This is why I'm single. Nobody wants to be with me because I will just sniffle all the time because I'm allergic to the world. I've also not used green. Okay. Let's just use all the colors. Well, I've used orange before, so I've not used green and I've not used blue. So it could be a green monkey with blue hands. What do we think? Or a blue monkey with green hands. Blue monkey with green hands. Oh, my hot neighbor's coming out. He's gonna sit in the sun. He made himself some food. I love that. Live your life, you know what I mean? He's gonna look at me. He's gonna be like, who's that handsome guy painting crafts into a camera? Is he an OnlyFans creator? What did I say? Blue monkey with green hands, right? Okay. So we've been talking about ghost stories, and now, do you have any ghost stories? Tell me in the comments. I don't have another ghost story, but I will say there is this one thing that happened to me. It's kind of a long story, so let me start as I paint this. Basically, and it kind of goes into a longer story of like, I don't answer my personal message, like DMs. And you probably, if you've ever tried to DM me, I've not seen it because I just don't look at my Instagram messages or TikTok messages. And it's for a reason. And it's because there was a very awkward experience when I was young where, okay, so this was before social media, but I was in a musical and I had my website and email, not my email, but my website in the program. And then you could go to the website and then my email is there, right? And so sometimes, not often, but sometimes people would reach out and they would be like, oh, I'm a big fan of the show or whatever. And, it would be a nice little interaction. And because I have been in show business for so long, since I was a child, right? I had learned to always answer, and like every person emailing me or whatever is a potential sale or a potential fan or whatever. And this is not personal. This is like from the record label or from the movie, whatever. It was more about them, not so much about me. So basically I was like, okay, this person emailed me. They had seen the show or seen me around or something. And they reached out to me and they sent me this really long email. And I would say especially like really long DMs, like I don't look at, I mean, I'm not looking at most things. What did I say? Green hands, right? Like, I love a comment. Please keep commenting on my, like, I'm reading all the comments, but DMs for some reason, it's for this reason, for this person's reason, is awkward. So anyway, we started talking, and this was before really social media. And so he never sent me a picture of himself, but he was obviously like interested in a romantic way. And I still had a lot of like hope for myself romantically. Like I was like, okay, well, you know, this could be the man of my dreams. I have to be open to it, et cetera, et cetera. And so I was like, okay, let's answer this because it's kind of my job as a performer, but also could be the man of my dreams, right? He was twice my age. He was, I was like just 20, I think, and he was in his 40s, but he was this millionaire from middle America. And he, we had these long conversations, et cetera, et cetera. But I was too young to really see the warning signs. Like I didn't really understand like obsession or obsessive behavior. I did not know any of that, right? So, oops, I need the green still. So anyway, it gets so far, like our conversations get so far because he would send me these really intense long emails. This conversation gets so far that I mentioned that I'm going to go on vacation, and basically I had never been to London or Paris before, and I really wanted to go to London and Paris, and I was in this show, so I finally had enough money to go to London and Paris, and I was going to try it. And so in that, this guy was like, well, I'm a millionaire. Why don't I just come with you? and we'll have fun, and I can pay for, the hotels, et cetera, et cetera. And, I had no reason to not believe that he was a millionaire either. Like, I had no reason to not believe any of his stories, right? So I was like, okay, first of all, like, I don't know you at all, so, like, we've never met. I'm not going to get on a plane. This is my one smart move. I'm like, I'm not going to get on a plane with somebody I've never met before. And he was like, it's fine. I'm a millionaire. I can actually just, come and meet you. So he spent his millions of dollars to fly to the city I was in. Okay, here we go. Here's the monkey. Let's hang this monkey. Again, this is not working the same as... Oh, I think I have to turn this. Okay, there we go. Here's my monkey. Here's a little monkey for you. Okay, what else should I paint? Oh, I was going to paint the tiger next. Okay. So, basically, I'm just going to paint this all orange. It's just going to be an orange tiger. This is going to be easy. I might have to do the turtle next. I'm actually going to do more than I thought I was going to do. So he's like, I'm a millionaire. I'm going to come meet you in Toronto, because he wouldn't ever show me his face. He showed me these pictures, but it was very much like MySpace Tom. Remember MySpace Tom, if you're older, when it's just his side profile and you're like, who's that? What do you look like? I have no idea what MySpace Tom looks like, only his side profile. And that was the thing. So I met this guy, this millionaire from middle America, and he comes in and I'm like, I'm just not interested, because now I'm into daddies. But back then I was like, I'm 20 and you're 40 something. And like, this is, but then I was also like, but we could still, I'm not interested. And I made that very clear, but we could still go to London and Paris together. Because you're a millionaire and I would love for you to pay for that. And also, like, I like company back then. I was like, I do like company. And so he was like, okay. So, but I will say, this is where the ghostly part comes in, is that in Chinese culture, 4 is a unlucky number. It's basically like the 6. So one morning, I wake up and I look at the clock, because I'm already feeling really strange about it. Okay, here's the tiger. I'm speed painting now. The tiger's looking cute. Let's put it on a hook. Hook it up. Here we go. There we go. We finished the tiger and we have time for one more. So I'm going to do the crocodile. Crocodile. Yellow face. Let's do the yellow face and then green body. So I'm having a lot of second thoughts because, again, my spidey senses, like I said last episode, they're tingling because I'm like, it is crazy. Like me going on this vacation to countries that I have never been to in my life at that point. Going to countries I have never been to at that point and with a stranger. And one morning I woke up and in Chinese culture, 4 is like the equivalent of 6. Like it's bad luck, right? It's really scary bad luck because the reason is because it's in Chinese language, it sounds like the word death. It's like almost the same as the word death. And so I woke up in the middle of early of the morning, middle of the night to my clock flashing 444. 444. Like get out. That could have been those Asian ghosts I was telling you about, those Asian ghost encounters from before, being like, girl, you in danger. Don't go on this trip. So I think for a moment I decided I'm not going to go on this trip. But again, like so much of economics goes into play because I'm like, but I paid for it already. Like I already paid for this and I don't know what to do. Do you just paint the whole thing green? I think I have to paint the whole tortoise green because there's no other colors that really match it. That's fine. I'll just do it. It's just going to be a green blob. So anyway, my ancestors were trying to tell me not to go, but I still went. And let me tell you, we get on this plane and it right away was not good because even though I had said I was not interested romantically, he was very I think thought that he could change my mindset. And then we get to London and it's obviously like he's acting like we're a couple and I'm like, no. And then it gets to the point where all I remember about that trip is like we're on the Strand, which is most people know from London. We're on the Strand and he's yelling at me like, why don't you like me? And I'm like yelling back like, I told you I didn't like you. Why didn't you believe me in the first place? I said that I don't like you. And it just like was the worst way to go to London and Paris for the first time. Here's my, just green. I'm not even being creative anymore. Cause I was like, I don't want to mix it with yellow. I don't want the face and the arms to be yellow. When the shell is green, there's no other color options. Okay, so I have made the tortoise. I've made Tony the tiger. I've made Mikey the monkey. I have made, okay, now I know I can just Jerry the giraffe. And I've made Petey the penguin. And these are little window charms that you can put in the window and just suction it onto the window. And that has been my craft for this episode of Craft Club. Next episode will be the final craft that I'm doing, which is the little gnome village, if you remember from the beginning. And I'm very excited for that one. Although I will say, I've had a great time with all of the other crafts. Okay, let me just finish the other story. So basically, we go to London and Paris, and then I think he's going to kill me. So one night, we're fighting on the Strand, and I'm like, oh, I think he's going to kill me. And then we have a conversation, and it actually goes okay. And then basically, I finish the vacation, and I live. But that's also why now when I see long DMs, I'm also like a little bit, oh, I don't know, and no judgment because I know that some people express themselves differently, but some people also take strangers to London and Paris because they're millionaires. Anyways, this has been Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Craft Club. Craft edition, summer edition. You can craft and I will craft and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club Summer Edition.